Hey all, welcome to Price Cues. Today we are going to see how to execute pro style entries in the market. Welcome back, I'm Sharyu. Before we move on, please do not forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook and do subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss another update from us. Now, let's get started. The entry techniques that we are going to learn in this video are going to be based on candlesticks. So, first we need to understand the basic anatomy of a candlestick. Here's a simple example. When the market goes up, you see a green candle, whereas when the market comes down, you see a red candle. Any candlestick, no matter red or green, consists of the wicks and the body. Let's understand each component in detail. The high of the candle is the upper wick or shadow of the candle, which is the higher price the market reached but could not sustain and came down again. Whereas the low is the opposite of the high. The low is the lower price that the market reached, could not sustain and came up again. The high and low of any candle simply shows price rejection. Moving ahead is the body. The body of the candlestick is made up of the open and close. The market forms a green candle when the open is below the close. The market opens, moves higher and closes above the open. Whereas when the market goes down, it forms a red candle, which means that the market opened at a higher price, could not sustain it and came straight down to close at a lower price. I hope you've understood what the basic high, low, open and close of a candle is. Just to sum it up, if the market is going up, the open will be below the close, and if the market is coming down, the close will be below the open. Now the reason that we understood what the high, low, open and close of a candle is so that we can calculate the mean of each and every candle. Calculating the mean is what is going to help us execute the pro style entries in the market. The mean is the average of the candle. The calculation is fairly simple. All you're supposed to do is take the price of the high, low, open and close and divide it by 4. Which is 100 plus 90 plus 52 plus 30 divided by 4, which gives us 68, which in this case is the mean of this particular candle. Now the reason that we understood the calculation of mean and the anatomy of the candlesticks is so that we can calculate the mean and use them in executing our pro style entries. Now as you can see in the example, each and every candle reaches or tries to touch the previous candle's mean and then continues in the following direction. The first candle's mean is at 68. The second candle's mean is at 44 and the third candle's mean is at 28. As you can see, whenever you see a huge candle or see a breakout and you want to enter into the trade, instead of entering at any random level or at a lower level or higher level of that particular trend, one should use this strategy for executing better entries. For example, in this case, you can see the trend is clearly a downtrend as all the three candles are huge red candles. The mean of the first candle is 68, the mean of the second candle is 44 and that of the third candle is 28. As you can see, each candle tries to touch the previous candle's mean and then moves on into the direction. Now, let's say for example, you have seen the first candle and maybe it's a breakout candle to the lower side and now you want to enter the trade. Instead of entering at the lower price at around 30 or near the close, which is around 52, one should find out the mean of that particular candle and then place a limit order right around the mean and wait for the next candle, which in this case is the second candle, to open and wait until your order is executed. As you can see, the second candle only went 2 points above your entry and then started falling below. This makes a much better entry for you rather than taking an entry on a lower price level, which would be around 52 to 30. The same thing happens for the third candle. As you can see, the second candle's mean is at 44 and the third candle made a high of 45 which is just 1 point above the mean of the second candle. And after making the high of 45, it started falling even below. I hope you're understanding the concept. Every candle comes near the mean of the previous candle and then moves into the direction of the trend, which becomes the perfect place to take an entry. This is what is going to help you take that pro style entry and execute better entries while you're trading. Now let's see some live examples so that you can understand this concept even better. Here's a snapshot of a stock, and the black horizontal lines are actually the mean of each and every candle. As you can see, in most of the cases, the candle comes near the mean of the previous candle, which becomes the perfect place to take an entry and helps you enter at a better level, which reduces your stop loss. Now that you've seen how each and every candle respects the mean of the previous candle, tries to touch the previous candle's mean and then moves into the direction, a question that must have popped up in your head will be that how are you supposed to calculate each and every candle's mean if you're using a lower time frame chart? So to answer that, there are certain indicators that can help you plot these levels on each and every candle that can be used on any time frame from seconds to hours to even daily and weekly to help you execute your trades at a better level. For now, let's get into the charts and see in more detail how things are actually working on real charts. Okay, so as you can see, there's this indicator that I use, and I'm going to be talking about this indicator and how you're supposed to use it, or let's say if you're not using TradingView, how to use it, how to customize the indicator according to your preference, and also an indicator that can work in all trading platforms. So that's going to be discussed in the next video, so stay tuned for that. For now, let's just see how the stock, which in this case is the index, responds to this entry system. Let's say you've seen this green huge bullish candle and you want to enter here. Instead of entering anywhere randomly over here or at the highs, all you're supposed to do is plot the mean, which in this case is right over here, and place a limit order right near the mean, 1 to 2 points above or below the mean. That is fine. As you can see, the next candle actually came down right till the mean of the previous candle and then went up again. And as you can see, your entry would have triggered right over here, which is a way better entry instead of randomly taking an entry right over here at the highs. Let's say you missed this entry, or maybe you wanted to wait and see for another confirmation and you want to enter in the third candle. All you have to do is see the mean of the second candle, which is right here. And as you can see, I hope it's visible, the candle came below right till the mean of the previous candle and then went higher. So as you can see, if you missed your entry here, you could have entered right here. And let's say even if you missed this entry and you were waiting for a confirmation to actually, let's say, break this level or break this high, and you wanted to enter, instead of entering right up here at the highs, all you have to do is place a limit order, a limit buy order at the mean. And as you can see, the next candle came right till the mean of the previous candle and then went up higher. The same thing happens here, and the same thing, this even came way below than the mean. Again, this can differ. Your candle may come some pips below your entry point, but it's stock market, so you have to deal with some kind of volatility, so bear with that. But it still provides you a better entry than randomly taking an entry at the highs and then seeing your stock going in the wrong direction. So I hope you've understood how you're supposed to take your entries using the mean of the previous candle. Now this system works for the daily, weekly, 4-hour, hourly, 15 minutes, 1 minute, and even the seconds chart. So no matter what type of time frame you use, this system works everywhere. So in the next video, we are going to talk about how to use this indicator and also how to customize it according to our needs. And also we're going to talk about where to place our stop losses and how to place our targets based on our entry. That's it for today's video. Please do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss another update from us. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. See you next time. Bye.